Sitting in the car, the young man accidentally witnessed a group of robbers in action. One of them spotted him and forced him out of the vehicle at gunpoint. The young man quickly dialed his father's number. Just as the call connected, the robber let him out of the vehicle. The young man lay face down as ordered, but the robber pulled the trigger anyway. At that exact moment, the young man's father, Jason, arrived. The gunman immediately turned his weapon on him. Jason slipped on the wet pavement but never broke eye contact with the robber. The criminal didn't realize he had just crossed the wrong man. Jason was riddled with bullets, but none of the shots hit a vital organ. After hours in surgery, he miraculously survived. The first words out of his mouth when he woke were that he was going to kill the robbers himself and avenge his son. Not long after Jason got his chance, word spread that the same gang was planning another heist, this time targeting an armored truck. On the day of the job, Jason was assigned to ride with the transport team leader, but halfway through the route, the leader, who was also the driver, suddenly shut off the truck's cameras and GPS system. Jason knew immediately something was wrong. What he didn't expect was that the leader had already been bought off by the robbers and was driving the armored truck straight into their lair. The truck stopped. A heavily armed crew swarmed the vehicle. Outnumbered and outgunned, Jason had no choice but to surrender for the moment. But the robbers didn't stop there. They issued a brutal warning, not realizing they were sealing their own fate. The money inside the truck wasn't enough to satisfy them. Their eyes turned toward a larger prize, the main cash warehouse. They followed the truck there. The leader, flashing his credentials, easily gained the guards' trust. The convoy drove straight inside, parking exactly where the robbers had planned. Before the guards even realized what was happening, the gang had seized control of all the facility, with Jason as a hostage. Storming the vault manager was powerless, and the guards dropped their weapons as soon as they saw the criminals holding hostages. Next, the robbers used the team leader as leverage, forcing the doorman to open the outer gate, but instead the guard slammed his hand on the alarm. Sirens blared and armed security flooded in, guns drawn. Still with hostages under their control, the robbers forced the guards to lay down their weapons.